after this, the price definitely got to go up. Yeah.
What you expect? Told you I want it, I got it for less. Niggas be talking, I came to collect. Never forgive and I never forget. Shaking my hand, but they feeling the threat. Take the advance, but I'll take the percent. Locked in the lab and you see the effects. They posted my stories and get some respect. What you expect? Everything's about to check. See me take up on the jet.
Yo, this is episode, it definitely says 61, but it's definitely 62. Episode 62 of the What You Expect podcast. This is your host, Dog Vocals. I'm with King Solomon Sarkey, King Kevy Kev, Marcus, and two ladies. Can you guys say your names, please? Maya and I can't pronounce your names.
Zara.
Zara, there we go. Zara. I didn't see it. It went away.
Zara. Wow.
He was going to box it.
Yeah, I didn't want to. I hate saying people's names wrong, which is why I wanted to hear first, and she didn't say her name when we was in pre-production. But yeah, this is episode 62. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like in these girls' DMs. You guys want to introduce yourselves since you're our guest of the week?
Sure. My name is Maya. I'm from Jersey.
Jersey, stand up.
Jersey, stand the fuck up. Thank you.
Claps.
Oh, my fault.
That's a song. Yeah.
That's a Jersey.
Amateur hour.
Jersey pod.
And I'm Zara, and I'm from Jersey.
Okay.
Great intro. Really
good. Know you guys so well now.
My name is Dwayne, and I'm from Jersey as well.
Hey, more claps. More fucking claps.
Oh, shit, my fault.
More claps.
We're bringing back Brandon after this, man.
Yeah. I need a producer out here to press the buttons because Marcus, this is my job. Where y'all want to start this week? Yo, John, your shit is gonna drive me crazy, my nigga. I'm about to buy you batteries.
Yo, actually,
you trying to tape it?
Put a new battery. I just put in new batteries too. I don't understand why it's still going.
Just take it out.
All right, well, y'all
how's everyone doing?
I'm good.
No, we
man.
still social distancing.
We're good, man.
Good.
Yeah, I heard this shit get extended for a few more months though, so I don't know how many.
Nah, everyone but NYC, Jersey, we're gonna be in quarantine forever. I know Cali said they opening up this. I think they opened up today.
I heard you say May 15th.
I thought Friday.
I thought it was Friday, yeah.
Yeah,
it's Friday.
I think they're gonna start slowly opening up on Friday.
What
I don't get phase 2. Like, how's that work?
Fuck all that.
That's when they open up the club.
How you been making through the quarantine so far?
John said, "Fuck all that. Let's get right to it." How y'all doing? Like niggas is big combo.
This is doing the same shit, man. Like nothing. Reading.
No, he asked the ladies.
The ladies.
How are the ladies doing? Yes.
What was the question?
Yeah, what was the question?
I
He said, how are you guys doing?
Oh, I'm going crazy.
Straight, yeah.
To be honest, like
my boss is making me go back to work this week.
What?
Oh.
So you're an essential worker?
No. I'm my boss. My boss owns a company. I'm his personal assistant, and I gotta go back to work for some reason because they opened
you got to physically be there.
Oh. Yeah, they opened up the park, so for some reason he thinks our job should be open.
The park.
What kind of fuck shit is that?
And you really gonna show up?
World we live in.
You know, I could really do my job from right here, so that's gonna be my argument when the day that he tells me to go back, and we'll see where it lands me.
Good luck, sis.
Yeah, for real.
Stay safe out there.
I think it's wild that jobs are really like trying to force people back in. Like niggas still not terrified that niggas got corona. Like
somebody at my job died.
I know family members that passed. My man's like his pops almost passed. I know mad people affected by it. Niggas about to go back to work. That's wild.
Praise up to everyone who's dealing with that for sure, because I definitely heard a lot of people go through it. So praise up. But I don't think they're letting me back to work till at least August. At least.
Crazy.
At least.
I've heard July for us at the earliest.
So I don't know.
September,
but
right?
You said September? Yo, speaking of September, my license, this is an update. My license is suspended till September. I'm not going to jail, guys. I don't know if you guys remember when I had some car situation.
You got some shit like that.
Yeah, they were trying to get me for a year and do 500 hours of community service. I was like, that's dead.
Yo, kid, you might as well be doing a bid right now, bro. It's the same shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. I feel like I am in jail, but it is what it is. Damn, where we want to start at? Yo, actually, let's start right at the top. So I don't know if y'all saw Dream Doll said, how long after a breakup can you fuck the person that you're accused of fucking? And I thought that was crazy because I was like, yo, that happens all in every relationship. There's always that person where you're like, oh, I know you talking like, oh, that's my friend. Like, nah, I know he's fucking with her. But how long do you guys think? We can start with the ladies. Ladies first.
Yeah, let's let the ladies handle this one
I was
first.
gonna say, I mean, like, if you're single, like, whenever you want, but just don't. Like,
So
if
day
you're gonna
one.
be hot about it, just don't be. I don't think it's cool to be hot about it until like maybe like a month or two after.
Don't do it because you're petty.
Yeah, a month.
Feeling.
A month is quick.
A month is quick.
It's quick.
No, a month is fast.
I was thinking 6
Y'all
months.
go together for 2 months after the breakup for sure.
Niggas be cheating on girls in their whole relationship, and y'all be so mad because a month after y'all broke up, a girl done moved on. Meanwhile, y'all
different.
in the whole
different.
The nigga's still texting you right now. Right now, he's still trying to figure out what happened.
He's still trying to work it out.
Well,
And
what
then
if-
you're back with homie who
What if we-
she said
what
was your friend.
What if we broke up because of him? Like, he cheated on me. Now we broke up. He did some shady shit. Like,
And
Why is
so is that
everything gotta
petty?
go to cheating first though? Why is everything? Why he cheating?
Yeah, why is it always cheating?
he
Yeah.
broke up
all men
because
cheat.
of him.
They all just be cheating. Y'all all
Not black
just
men.
That's not the
Why
only
can't-
reason people break up.
Why
You
can't-
guys
why
fucked
can't
up the
a rela-
brand.
Yeah, why can't a relationship just ran its course?
Which happens all the time.
So if it ran its course, then y'all both over each other, then it shouldn't matter.
Oh, that's still kind of foul, though.
It's still kind of a backdoor, though. It's still
So,
kind of
all right, so if you found out,
Like, you
so
could
if
fuck
found
anyone,
out-
but you had to fuck the one nigga who I was concerned about. You could have
Nah,
fucked
I would
any
be tight.
Oh, you must have been concerned for a reason. Like, it is what
for
it is.
sure. That's the point.
See, and that's when things get scary.
And
That-
and that's
the
why,
thing.
because it's like, oh, so y'all might as well been fucking the whole time. That's how.
Nah, that's extreme.
Nah, seriously.
You know what? He might not.
If
be
it was
that far
gonna lay
wrong.
away, you might as well have been fucking the whole time. If he was
It
gonna
was
touch the
inevitable.
second after.
It was
It's
I'd be
inevitable.
thinking that anyway. I'd be thinking they was fucking the whole time if that happened.
Actually,
Well,
ladies, I have a question for y'all. So, is there always a guy who's like in the bullpen, or do you guys not believe in that? Like, do you
No.
believe? So y'all don't believe in that? Because I feel like there's always that one guy who is like, she might not even be interested in him yet, but you know, he's just waiting there. And that's why I feel like that's why I thought about it, because I feel like there's always
Niggas
that.
definitely do that, though.
I
Niggas
mean,
do that shit all the time. I know niggas. That's why I ask y'all.
Yeah.
but you said like if you may not be interested in them, like
Like,
then-
you might be all in love with your man, but you have this guy who you know is
Keep
very
him at
interesting,
bay.
and you're just like, I can't do this because I have a man. But-
No,
Okay,
not
They
for
do
me.
that. Women do that.
I know women do that. That's why I want to see what they was gonna
women
say.
do
Women
that.
definitely do that.
They just being shy right now. It's
No,
all right.
that
Let them
just means
move
that
on.
you're not in love with your man. For me, I feel like when you're in love, when I was in love, I only saw my man. Like, I could find another man attractive, but I only saw my man. So if I'm gonna have another man at the back of my mind, like, just in case, then I'm not in love with my man. Like,
I agree, but I feel like there are guys there. They could just they be waiting by themselves. Like, I ain't tell you to wait, and they just decide to wait. That's not my fault.
Nah,
that they did that.
exactly.
True.
That's
That's true.
that's exactly my point. That's where I was going. I was going to say there's a lot of times where women are in relationships, and y'all know that this so and so may just be a friend from afar, but the minute shit going wrong, he's one of the first niggas in the DM. Like, yo, so like it's been a minute. Like, I figured maybe da da da. I feel like every woman knows that nigga. Whether you entertain it or not is a whole different conversation. But I
True.
feel like you definitely know, like, hey, if shit goes on, I know this, and this nigga are ready.
Yo,
least
so
for a date,
fellas,
at
what
least for a
do you guys think though? Because we asked them. What do y'all think? How long?
Oh man, I don't know, man. I feel like that's stuff that gets you shot at.
Damn.
Like,
I'm
not gonna be happy. That's the first chick you smash after the relationship.
I guess I'd say 1 month too.
Yeah.
That's enough time.
Month.
A month. I'll give it a month.
Crazy.
I mean, if it's gonna be a month, you gotta be ready to like not talk.
If it's a month, it might as well be a day. Like you might as well just hop right into it.
No, for real, there's no difference. What's the
Out of
difference?
respect,
There's a
though,
difference.
I'll give it a month. The
What's
respect
the
is like
difference?
A month and a
3
week.
days versus
A month and a
24
week.
hours?
Guys don't care. You did it.
A
Nah.
month and a week.
You did it. You did it. It happened. Like
I'm doing it right after, but I ain't breaking the news till like a month or
This
two.
guy, you gotta wait like 6 months.
I mean, you'll probably never break them news because niggas don't like breaking news.
At
niggas
least
don't-
till anybody find out. At least till anybody
6
knows.
months.
At least
That'd
till
be
anybody
short.
knows.
So can I ask a question?
Life is short is wild.
Yeah.
All right, questions.
So for the guys, how long do you think a girl should wait after y'all break up to get into a new relationship?
Oh, a
into
year.
a new relationship?
A year.
Bare minimum.
5
You don't care about
The
me.
year's fast.
If you have a boyfriend within the year that we broke up, you ain't never care about me. Why you even waste our time?
Who cares? Why do guys care? Why do we have to
And it
care?
depends how long your relationship was with the girl. Like, let's say y'all was dating for 3 years, and then
If we broke up, you better be
4 months later,
heartbroken.
she's in a relationship. Too soon.
Yeah, if you're not heartbroken, you ain't care.
I
You was
agree.
happy the whole time. Like you, come
What
on,
do
I
you
need
guys
at least
think?
a year of pain.
Actually, first, before you guys say what you guys think, like, how long do you think you're like, oh, that nigga shouldn't care? You know what I'm saying? Like, you got in a new relationship. Let's say it's a year, and you're like, there's no way he would care that I got in a relationship.
I don't think women ever
How
truly
does,
believe
bro?
that unless the nigga's a dickhead.
True.
Unless the nigga's really, really dickhead, I don't think I really believe that.
This is
I also-
awkward.
I also believe that like I also believe for the most
Why is it
part,
awkward?
like, I believe for the most part any woman can get their ex anyway. For the most part.
Yeah.
That's not cap. That's I feel
not
like
cap.
if you really hit the ex,
I
if you
saw
really hit the
something
ex,
like that recently, but I can't figure out. Like, something happened with celebrities where it's like the ex, but I can't figure it. Because it was something where I was like, yeah, we just talked about it on the pod. It might come to me later, but I'll bring it up. But yeah.
We never answered the question. I'm sorry. He should be over it by 2 years.
That's a fair number. That's a
2
fair
years
number.
of
That's a good
years.
That's a
I
fair
say-
number.
Honestly, a little over a year. Like, if you still holding on to shit after a year plus, it's like, come on, my nigga, move on.
Niggas be holding on to women from 10 years ago, bro. I seen it.
No, that's also true.
I seen it. I've seen it.
Middle school. Like, nah, she broke
Bro,
my
she
heart.
played me when we was 15.
Like, I think people underestimate, like, a nigga broken hearted will last 15 years. And he'll still go
Maybe a
back to that
lifetime.
same moment.
Maybe a lifetime, for real.
He'll go back to that moment 15 years ago when Shorty left him for the basketball nigga. That's why all women do. Niggas be, niggas be.
What do you actually,
emotional too.
fellas? What's the longest you ever held on to a woman before? Like, not like physically holding on to her, but like mentally.
Like,
Mentally?
Where you were still tripping.
I was young, though. I was a teenager. It was like 6 years.
6 years?
Yeah, 6 years, man.
That's
Shorty
crazy.
had
That's
me.
crazy.
I was still doing me, but, it's always like in back in mind.
I mean, yeah. Been back
Yeah,
in mind.
I'll probably say like 2-3 years. 2-3 years.
This is 2-3 years after the relationship ended.
Yeah. I would feel away if I saw her do something. I wouldn't say nothing, but like inside, like, oh nah, fuck her. Like, even if I'm never gonna tell her that, but like I'm telling myself, fuck her. But yeah, at least like I think that was a long time.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna say 2 years. Because I'm trying to think. Because the only person I could think of would be my last ex. But I feel like 2 years ago, if I seen her with somebody, I wouldn't really care. I mean, after 2 years, I was like, yeah.
I was about to say 2 years ago you would have killed you, lying ass nigga.
I mean, 2 years ago, we had just broke up. That's different.
That's what I'm saying. Don't lie to me, nigga.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Sorry, you had mad shit on the list.
By the way, happy Cinco de Mayo. I know we didn't say in the beginning.
Oh yeah, happy Cinco de Mayo.
Everybody's over here drinking because apparently only me and the ladies are drinking. What the fuck these niggas doing?
Hold up, let's talk about the Gabby U shit.
With Gabby.
Oh,
That's a good
about how she
segue.
said. Wait, which one? She said I had two things in here. The one where she said,
that
Steph and Aisha should fuck up.
Yeah, fuck the people. Yeah.
Okay, that's not. Well, she said. Okay, well,
Well,
let me tell the whole backstory.
John, enlighten us with what happened.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Here's the backstory. So what happened was the Currys and I guess the Wades were on IG Live together. They're just talking and shit. So Gabrielle was saying how when she first met Steph and them, that she would have told them to like go fuck other people, like go live your life, like do your thing, and come back together. But she said like the thing that she admired about them was they never separated. They always stayed together. They always like did their thing as a couple and never like went that route. But she was saying how back in her days, like she was out here moving and shaking and like she ain't care.
Yeah, everyone knows she's a joke though.
So then everybody was like,
everybody.
So then Twitter, as Twitter normally does, Twitter would say how
Their face.
Gabby was trying to break up Steph to go get some yams and Twitter's doing this normal shit. But yeah, so that's how the actual conversation.
So she never said herself that she was gonna pull up on Steph Curry.
Oh no. No, wait, what? She did?
No, she
No,
didn't.
she didn't. That's not what we were saying.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
That's just what I thought.
Giving the advice to fuck other people.
She was just saying, like, and that happens all the time where older people are like, especially when I was like, right out of college, people were like, yeah, why do you have, like, because I had a girlfriend right out of college, they were like, what are you doing? Like, you're young as hell, do what you want.
I think more importantly was just the fact that there's celebrities too and young celebrities. And I feel like coming from, especially because, Gabby was super hot back in the 90s and like earlier times where like niggas was really out here being disgusted. So I definitely understand what her mindset is.
Niggas was for sure being disgusting.
Talking about niggas in the 90s, niggas were going crazy.
But yeah, has that ever happened, y'all? Let's not add that, Starkey. Let's not add that.
I'm just being real, but
yeah.
Yeah, has that happened to y'all, ladies? Like, has anyone given y'all advice like, why you fucking with this nigga?
You guys under 25?
I'm 24.
23. 24, May 31st.
Okay, happy birthday.
I know it's your birthday all month, sis, to celebrate.
Yeah, celebrate. But yeah, has anyone told y'all that? Y'all under 25?
Told us what exactly?
Like, don't settle down, just have fun, do what you want.
Yeah, my stepmom all the time. But she's like 50 without any kids, and she tells me, don't get into relationships. Your 20s are for you to live. Then you can have kids. But this is coming from a woman that looks at her dogs as her kids. So.
Y'all are judging her life. So basically, you judging how her life is, and you're like, I'm not listening to you.
It's just like, I think like everybody should just keep their opinions to themselves and like go live your life how you want to live your life. Stop telling everybody else how to live their lives. Like,
you got a point.
True.
I don't mean I'm listening to the opinions. I like opinions, but I don't always take them seriously. But it's good to hear different points of view.
Yo, it's crazy that Zara said that because when Gabrielle Union was talking, I was like, I wouldn't want to listen to her. Like that same mindset too, but it was kind of crazy. It was kind of crazy, and I don't want to get into why it was crazy, and I hope you guys understand why I'm saying it's crazy. But like,
I'm just saying on the surface, that's super wild.
She was in the streets way too long. She should have, that's the like.
But here's the thing, right? Because what is too long, right? Because I feel like, let's say you in the streets till you like 35, 40, and then you settle down.
John, this is something that women always say, especially women of our age. They have a clock. We don't have a clock, and it's just like that. That's just honest.
So since we have ladies on here, I do agree with you, Rob, because I've had many conversations with older, like women.
My dad had a kid at
29,
60.
30. And they always,
that's crazy.
That's wild.
African
those women do say that, like, they do have a clock in their head as to when they want things to be planned out. So since you guys are a little bit younger, do you guys have the same clock? Like just the kind of time frame when you want things done?
Yeah.
I think it's a woman thing. I think
I don't want to be 40 and not married. Like, no offense to anyone out there who isn't married at 40, but that's just not my prerogative.
So what's your fear of that? Like, what is your like?
Because by the time I'm 40, I feel like all the good men will be gone.
Good ones go. I wish
there's always more good men.
Nah, she's right.
Not
If
at 40.
you're
She's right. She's right.
Not that age. They're gone.
No. If you
At 40,
Wait,
those niggas is gone.
Those are the
Nah, why
stragglers.
can't she? Why can't a 40? Gabby, you did that with D Wade.
Unless he's
like-
divorced.
Unless
Unless I'm famous and I have all of these men at my disposal because she's Gabrielle Union, like she can literally have any man she wants. Like if I'm famous and I'm just, if you know what I'm saying, then that's a whole different level at 40.
All right.
That's fair.
Yo, fellas, when do you guys think women like what's your age where you're like the good ones are gone? This is gonna be toxic, but
Nah,
Wait. Wait, you mean the
The ones
age
are
that
gone.
we're at, or the age of the woman?
of the woman where you're like, cause she just said 40, the good ones are gone.
Nah, honestly, if she's 35 and she hasn't been married yet and she's just single, something's wrong.
I was gonna go younger, John. I was gonna say
33,
33,
34 is a red flag.
33, 32.
Yeah,
I was gonna say like 30. I would say 32.
And
I'm
the
starting to
only
be like,
reason-
hold up, what's
and the-
going on?
No, but the only reason I say that is just because, like, as I said earlier, my understanding of women is a lot of women have clocks in their head. So I feel like if a woman hasn't even gotten close to anything on that list by 35, like she either has something off. Something there's a major red flag.
Sorry, sorry.
This fact she put her head up has me weak.
So, for you guys, what about those women? Are y'all dating women that have a child?
No.
No.
I've done
Define
it.
dating.
Why
Define
does
dating.
that? Why does
Wait, would y'all take a-
Wait, no, wait. Define dating. Define dating. Like dating to marry her?
Yeah. Yes.
No.
So that's I
I'm
feel
not
like
yet.
most women that are
Fucking with women with kids are dope.
a lot of women that are older and single, like y'all are saying, a lot of them be having kids.
So
Are they
here's the
bad?
thing.
Like,
Here's the thing, though. I think, especially because as I've gotten older, I have kind of loosened my stance with the kid conversation because I do understand shit happens. But, like, also, if the kid is like, if she's, I don't know, if she's like 35 and the kid's about to be like 10 or like something like that, like the kid's kind of up there, like, all right, you like certain type of men. Like, I already know your type of like.
Nah, that's a crazy judgment, John. That's
What?
crazy.
Finish. Let him finish.
No, it's not. No, it's
I
not.
don't like where this is going.
That's a crazy judgment.
That's
No,
yeah.
The only reason I
Let him
say
talk.
that-
Let him talk.
The only reason I say that, okay, is for the most part, if you had a kid young, it was usually with a young wild nigga. There aren't too many.
That's
like,
cap. That's cap. That's cap, John. That's cap.
Okay, so I
Some people just had sex one time and
Yeah.
Yeah.
And some shit happened.
on,
shit happens.
In the forest, she's like, bro, there's mad different
Wait,
shit.
wait. Zara has a question. She put her hand up.
Because that's not a large majority. But go ahead.
how old are y'all?
28.
I'm 28.
28.
27.
29.
And King Solomon.
Yeah, I'm 28.
So you think if you had a kid 3 years ago, you were a wild nigga?
No.
No, I'm talking about having a kid like 19. Like 18, 19.
No, but you said if she's
35 with a 10-year-old.
Yeah, you
my
still
number-
with a
okay, my
10-year-old.
math was wrong. My fault. My
Nigga can't do math.
My fault.
Nah,
I
even
meant like, I
if
meant
he was
like- I meant
19,
like-
though, that's not really being a wild nigga either.
I meant more like, you know, she had a kid at like between 18 and 20 or 18 and 21.
Nah, I
That's
don't
not
think
even wild, bro.
That's not
That's
wild,
not
bro.
wild. No.
Oh,
If you had a kid at like-
Wait, hold on. So you know a lot of niggas and females that have kids at 18 and 21? Elaborate.
I know a lot of people have abortions during that period.
Nah, I got a lot of friends
Man,
whose parents
this
had them at that
nigga
age.
is crazy. No, don't talk about somebody's parents. Talk about us now, nigga. Yeah, parents are different. That's a whole
Dick,
different.
though.
I'm talking about niggas.
It's
Talking
different.
like,
It's different for sure.
like it's just a whole different lifestyle. I'm talking about like niggas our age, like our generation, like or at least like a generation behind.
Honestly,
I'm not talking about
I
nobody-
don't even know many.
Yeah, I don't know.
Many
that. I
niggas
don't
in my
know.
circle don't even have kids, and we're at 28.
So that's what I'm saying. Don't make shit like I'm bugging. Like I personally don't know that many.
But I'm not saying she had a kid because she was wilding, though.
Right, yeah, you're saying just because she had a kid, she's wild.
You wasn't hearing anything wrong, John, at 19.
Okay. All right.
Keep it 100. Niggas was saying shit wrong in high school, for sure.
was wild. I
Let's
didn't
be
say
honest.
I just said I
You're
do
cool
want to
now.
emphasize I was wild though. I was
All
bugging.
right.
I shouldn't have done that. As an old man, I realized I shouldn't have done that.
I don't even know what the point was anymore because your comment just completely took us off base. Yeah, I don't know where we're at.
Let me see. I'm kind of.
What were we talking about? No, what were we even talking about?
How about Gabrielle
Talking
Union?
about clocks, with
Clocks.
yeah.
Oh yeah. So what's the age for y'all? Like when are you like, I need to have this, and this done?
Women always say 30.
Yeah.
Women always say 30. That's why I asked them.
When I was like 21, I would tell myself 27, I want to have a kid and I want to be married and settle down. But now that I'm older, yeah, probably 30. I'll give myself to 32, 33 max.
See, what stops me is that I don't want to have kids too late, so then I'm still raising these little niggas, and
I say that all the time, Maya.
Like, I don't want to do that. I want to live my life.
I was so mad I didn't have. I wish I had all my kids. Like I look at some people who have like they're like entering their 40s and their kids are like 14, and I'm like, they did it right. Even though when they were at their age, they probably were like, yo, they're wilding.
Yeah.
But it's like you're entering 40, and 40 is young as hell, and your kid's about to leave the crib.
Yeah, true.
That's you know what I'm saying. Like I think about that all the time.
Babysitter no more.
I'm saying married by 32, not have a baby. Like I still kind of, but I want to like the nigga I have a baby with. I want him to be my husband though. But
Of course.
You want to have a kid before you marry him?
Honestly, as long as I am so in love and I just know in my heart that this is my man, like realistically.
Nah, that's a mistake.
Yeah, Marcus.
No, wait, hold on. No, wait. Hey, hold on. First off, Marcus
Don't go off of that.
So Marcus took his glasses off.
Yo, Marcus put his glasses on is disgusting. But no, but I'm happy you brought it up. That's a very good.
I'm with her though. I'm with her by the way.
I'm not.
I want to
so
say
old school.
Yeah, it's split. I feel like a little bit people who are a little bit older is like, nah, never. But like I've talked to people a little bit younger than me, and I feel like that mentality is starting to shift a little bit. Where like some women are okay with just having a kid before they get married. So clearly, I feel like you guys have separate.
Fellas, what do y'all think? Because I've had conversations before. I was like, I would rather have the kid before the marriage. Like I don't care. Like if I had a kid, if I had a kid in the next 3 years,
you bugging.
Why would you want to have the kid first?
Yeah, like
what's the logic for that? Yeah.
I like that y'all have this mentality, but I feel like a lot of men would rather
have that. Like I don't even know if I want to get
like an
married.
anchor for
We
you?
talked about that.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
What is it?
I don't know if I even want to get married. So it's like I'm cool with the kid before the marriage.
Yeah, because I think I cherish the kid. I think
the kid is 18 years. Marriage is a lifetime.
You know what it is? I cherish the kid more than I cherish the marriage. Keep it a buck.
Exactly. Me too. And that's my point.
Y'all kind of bugging. It goes hand in hand for me.
Yeah.
No. I agree, but I'm saying if we're having to have to pick,
if we had to pick,
having a kid is a way bigger deal than the marriage. And I guess just because
I don't agree with that.
I don't marriage at all.
No, I do. That's the problem.
I think marriage is a lot. A kid isn't taking half of your income, bro. Yeah. Ever. It don't matter how much the house worth.
It's taking your whole income. What you mean?
I have friends on child who pay child support. They're not like you're not. They might take half of your check. There's a difference between half of your check and half of your wealth. So if this is money talk, I guess, but it's like if you get divorced, it's a wrap. Like Jay Cutler is going through it. We wrote it down on the list, but it's like
prenup. Like
you'll take
all you're worried about.
Kobe's wife was about to take everything.
Yeah, Kobe's wife was about to take the whole shit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Tiger Woods lost.
I just see kids beef.
Tiger Woods did he lose over 100 M's?
Yo,
like
he lost like
crazy?
He lost like damn near 700 M's. Some crazy shit.
A kid isn't taking that from you. That's just how I think. I'm not in that bracket of money.
Yeah, but you'll be all right though. Losing 100 M's to Tiger's he's not hurting. He's fine.
It was closer to 7.
Yo, and she was a nanny. She was a nanny, bro. She was a nanny.
I think Jeff Bezos.
What's it called? Bezos' wife took like a bill.
She took half.
No, but that's different. But she made that shit. She definitely made Amazon.
She should for sure.
So
she didn't make that shit with him. She did not make
that. She did.
No, she did. She was employee number 2 with the company. She helped build it.
All right.
Come on, Jeff Bezos a weird looking nigga. He didn't do that shit dolo.
Why? What his looks got to do with him doing shit dolo?
Nah, he does
John
like a
is
goblin.
smack.
For real
John is
talk.
smack. Yo, Sarky, you wrote something about caring too little. Can you read that quote for us? Because I thought that was genius. But I just can't.
Oh,
read that.
yeah. I saw a quote on the gram. It said, "Care too little, you'll lose them. Care too much, you'll get hurt." Is that fact or cap?
Fact.
It's fat.
So, Maya, you say fact and Zara says cap?
No, I said facts.
Oh, you said facts too.
Oh, I thought you said cap. I thought when somebody I heard cap. What y'all think?
That's kind of an easy one. Yeah, I agree. That's definitely fact.
Yeah, it's
I'm a
facts.
middle ground. I'm a middle nigga though. You can't be too hot.
Yeah, I just stay in the middle. Yeah, you can't be too hot, too cold. Just be in the middle.
You can't be too in love, and you can't be too much of a dickhead.
You'll be okay.
It's gotta be a nice balance. It's gotta be a nice balance.
But that's definitely a fact, though. I was reading that and I was like, I've seen people care too much. I've cared too little. Actually, let me bring it back. Do you ever feel like now, guys, fellas, the less you care, the more they like you?
I mean,
yes and no. Damn, I can't.
Because I feel like it's a yes.
I was gonna say yes, but like
I'd be so confused now when women are texting me. I'm like, sis, I haven't answered phone calls. I ain't been texting. I've been on.
Pressed. That's the thing. Some niggas be way too pressed.
Yeah.
You gotta like play that middle ground, like John was saying. You just gotta be in the middle.
Yeah, because niggas be too pressed. Girls is running. Girls are running. Like, you're scaring me. Why do you like me so much? What did I do to you? Like, you're scaring me.
Which is a very weird.
Why do you like me?
So I have a little sister. She's 21, and me and her have these conversations. That's usually the first thing she's like. It's almost like how why would you like me so much? You gotta be a weirdo. Which is a weird concept if you really think about it. Like that's an odd concept.
I feel like they're faking
He's
it
definitely faking it.
for their
Like
own
think
good.
how much they like you.
Yeah, like if you act like you like me too much, I'm just like, all right, so what's your agenda here? Like, what are you trying to get from me? Like, you want me to show this amount of affection towards you. You want this whole reciprocity thing, but it's like, we just started talking a week ago. Like,
people be like, oh, you're a good thing. Like, how you know that's a good thing for me? Like, a nigga that's just sweating me too much, like, he could kill me. Like, he could be really...
But then y'all complain when a nigga doesn't put enough effort. So... it's like, come on, like, oh, he don't really care about me, so why should I even entertain this nigga?
I also
it's
think
like
time frame.
Time frame could be like, let's give it a month. That's enough time.
Nah,
yeah,
a month is fast.
30 days.
A month.
No, but 30 days. John's clock is different than other people.
Your clock is.
John's talking about. John's not even thinking about cuffing you after 8 months. So it's like John's clock is different.
That's cap.
No, John, you didn't say 8 months. We have it on recorded.
I thought it was 5 to 6 months.
Yeah,
I thought he said 8 months.
I said 5 to 6, not 8. I said 5 to 6.
And that was even the thought. That's even the thought of cuffing, though. That's not even cuffing.
Because you want to know why? I know enough niggas that rely for 4 months straight to get some pussy. There is no way I'm going to believe that a woman wouldn't fake who she really is for 5 months either. No way. I gotta see who you really are. I'm actually like,
move in with her after 2 months, and you gotta move.
Yeah, just move in with her.
Y'all niggas are crazy. This is what I'm talking like.
That's the way to find out quick. Just move in with her.
Just move in.
I'll take my time, B.
You can always move out though.
That's mad hard work. Niggas want to do mad lifting for no reason.
Yeah, you pay for movers, bro. That's just $100.
Oh, all right, big baller.
$100 is not big balling, bro.
But yeah, 1 month is good time frame. Like
niggas will wait. Like niggas will fake.
So what's your time frame? Like what before y'all even could start considering a nigga could be something serious?
I'm gonna keep it safe and say 2. It also depends because I'm on quarantine time right now, so I gotta think realistically here. I would say 2.
Interesting. So you think 2 is enough for you to feel like, I know enough about this nigga to think something can pop up?
I feel like you should know. You should at least have an idea. If you don't have an idea, then you're lying to yourself, or you're just avoiding something. Like, I don't know, but it's not that difficult.
I agree.
That's fair.
Definitely fair.
Actually, I got a question.
Agree with the two.
Oh wait, let's Zara go first.
But I don't have a question.
No, did you have something to say
Agree
on
with the
that?
two ones.
Oh no, I was saying I agree.
Oh, copy. I have a question for y'all since we're all in quarantine, and let's say everyone here but John is single, right? Actually, I don't know what Kev's situation is. Sorry, I had a cough. I might have it.
Okay, sure.
My question is, since we're in quarantine, how what's your time frame in quarantine? Because I know everyone's talking to people. People are on these. We talked about it. FaceTime calls. People are texting. Like, when do you know it's like, oh shit, I got to take it serious during quarantine? This is a new period. So, like, what is it for y'all?
I feel like this has never been done before.
It's never been done before. So it's like
no rule book. Like nobody knows. Like I don't fucking know.
Never.
I'm gonna keep it 100. I really hope nobody's taking me serious during quarantine because I've been talking to a lot of people like via FaceTime, via text. I'm waiting till the outside opens so we can hit the street.
Tomorrow is about to be hot.
Oh, it's gonna be stupid. It's gonna be stupid, but please, disclaimer. Like, I've only been playing Fortnite.
Talk your talk, King.
For real. I just really wanted to know because I really hope I don't get cursed out during this period. I really hope so because, I'm the king of getting cursed out.
I think you gotta wait till outside it takes you serious, man. Quarantine is just talking, setting shit up for when you get outside and you take it serious. That's how I look at it. Teeing it up.
Y'all flying people out with y'all when y'all go hit that first trip.
You need to get to know personalities and see how y'all can text.
First day, Colombia.
You going to Medellin?
Nah, chill, yo.
First day, Greece.
Colombia is
Nah, people. I'm keeping it 100. People definitely think that's about what's about to happen. We get out of here, and it's a dub.
What you mean?
Niggas is flying. Niggas is flying women out on.
Remember when y'all put, I don't know what group chat it was in. I don't know if it's in the What You Expect one or like the ones with my boys back home. But everyone was put the meme in where it was like niggas have to double back on all the lies they said during quarantine, and I feel like that's gonna happen to me for sure. You guys want to talk about LeBron?
Oh yeah, let's talk about LeBron.
What happened with LeBron?
Yeah, with LeBron. Bro.
So Denver Broncos, like one of their wives, is snitching, saying that LeBron was cheating with some Latino woman. Now that's a huge allegation to make, to LeBron, but I kind of believe it's true.
If y'all don't think LeBron is cheating, he ain't God.
I heard he hasn't been 100%.
Why would she say that though? Like, did someone ask?
I don't know. I think
she's random.
I don't know, but apparently she's saying like it was a mistake now or something like that.
Listen, all I know is
she's
the streets used to be talking. The streets used to be talking, and the streets used to say that Brown would throw certain parties where certain people had to make sure that their wives and or significant others weren't involved. That's what the streets said. I don't know if this is true, but hey, man, LeBron. Like she said, LeBron not God. Hey, we watching the Jordan doc, and niggas thought Jordan was God. So they found him 2 a.m. in Atlantic City with a cigar in his hand, trying to get back his $2 million. So,
but that led to me, asking the question like, why do niggas always cheat with Latinas, or most of the time, Latinas and white people?
Hey, yo, Sarky.
Do you really want to open the door? Because I'll say it.
Do this, Sarky.
Come on, say it.
I'll say it. And I'm the only nigga who can say it.
Say it.
Y'all sure? Because I think niggas look at a certain type of woman and race-wise and look at them as a trophy. So it's like when you see that. So it's like, I know I just walked away, but I heard you guys talking about Jordan, and I put up a tweet. I forgot what I said in the tweet, but it was something about how Jordan ended up with a Colombian piece, and everyone was like, his first wife was black, and it was just like, yeah, that was the starter piece. Like some niggas get married 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he ended up with his trophy, and he looks like and how he moves. That nigga is the type of nigga, and we're all men. So it's like, you know, your one friend who is all about an image. Like I have my friends all about an image, and all of them is going to end up with a Hispanic woman for sure. Because I feel like, and the reason,
that's the reason.
And Hispanic is safe because they can be like, oh, she's kind of black.
Cultured, yeah.
Cultured. Because niggas don't want to be like, I cuffed a white piece. Because there's always those talks. So it's like, and that's just how niggas talk.
All right, ladies, what you think? You think that's facts?
Which part?
Niggas wanted to say a Latino is not really white and it's cultured, so they're going for that.
Oh, absolutely.
And they're not.
I feel like there's a big stigma on Latina women that they will. Basically, it's like the perks, like you said, the perks of being with a white woman, visually, I guess, like the lighter skin, that aesthetic or whatever, but also the fact that they will tolerate what a lot of Black women will not tolerate also.
Oh, let's get into that.
Like white women will.
What are Black women tolerating that, you know, these, well, not tolerating that these other women.
Wait, time out. Actually, are y'all sure about that? Because Black women be staying.
They do. I'm not gonna say all Black women don't stay. I'm not gonna say all Black women
Black
like, you know.
But white women make it easier. They definitely staying. Like white women.
I don't think. I had a conversation.
Like, a lot of money from Black men too, though.
I don't think, but that's the thing. I don't think it has anything to do with infidelity. I think it has to just do with a look.
Black women be staying. I know
Black women be staying for sure. They'll hold it. I don't think it has anything to do with that.
I don't know if it has to do with cheating, but I just feel like white women are just, they'll let anything slide. Like,
that's because they really love it.
I tell you what one of my friends told me.
Can I borrow your car? Where you going? What time you gonna be back home? In my car? What you gonna be doing? Ask a white woman if you could borrow their car. Yeah, of course. I'll give you.
Because they trust their men more. Maybe.
I don't think, fellas,
I'm just throwing shit out. I'm being devil.
Y'all gotta keep it 100. It has nothing to do with that. I'm telling you, it's all about the look.
What's it got to do with this?
It's all about the look. 100%.
I'm telling you, it's 100% about the look. Actually, I'm gonna say 90% about the look. The other 10%
about how they're raised. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I have personal Latina friends whose mothers have raised them to believe that being in a relationship is your end goal. Getting married is your end goal. What are you gonna do? Everything to keep that man. Period. My mom ain't raised me that way at all.
For sure. But
I do everything for myself.
Black women are raised that way as well. Like my mom low-key raised my sisters like that. My sisters fight back against it, but like my mom that's like a big thing for her. Like,
I'm pretty sure my mom didn't raise my sister to be like that. That's not a thing.
I don't think, but once again, I'm telling you, like, I think niggas just like fair skin because that's what we see on TV. Like,
niggas are just programmed. It's like conditioning.
Like, did you guys see the tweet? Yeah. So look, it's that fair skin. Like people like Kim K kind of tries to look black. It's the same thing. Like it's just a look. And I think that's what did you guys see the tweet where it was like Lori Harvey, Jordan Woods, Georgia and Rihanna, and they were like, all four of these are every nigga's top four. And then some girl was like, you see, like, this is colorism just right here. And it's just like, that's a fact. Like, niggas
that's true. That is.
And niggas just have to be open about it. Niggas like a certain type of look.
There's a certain look.
I don't think it even goes that deep. I really don't think it goes in that deep into infidelity because black women are staying. I know black women are staying. I've seen it. I've been in it. Black women are staying. That's a fact. And I feel like every single nigga here can say that's a fact too because everyone here has dated a black woman. So it's like I don't think it's that, and black women definitely be holding niggas down. So it's like I just don't like that whole thing where it's like white women.
The stereotype.
And I don't.
No, they do. They do. They definitely.
Black women be holding niggas down. I've never dated a white woman, so I can't really speak on that. But I just don't see it how they could hold.
Black women held me down more than white women.
For sure. That's how I see it, but. Y'all can speak to it differently than me.
I've never dated any woman, so.
I thought you were about to say I never dated.
How about white men versus black men?
I would never know.
I will never
Hispanic men,
Why not? Why not? Why not? Actually, no. Just ask. Just why not? Why no white guys?
My type. I have a type.
What if they're like Travis Kelce?
It scares me. I don't know. I just feel like.
What's the scary part? Like, is it a look or is it the lifestyle? Like,
she gave was hilarious.
Yeah, like she's disgusted.
That's
Because it's just like I know, like at the end of the day, some of the conversations that at least the people you surround yourself with, or that the people your family surround yourself with, talking about white men, that it's not going to be conversations that I 100% will be comfortable with, and eventually I'm gonna have to be in those spaces, and that's gonna make me uncomfortable. Do I say something or do I risk? Like, you know, it's just a lot that I would have to deal with that I just don't feel like dealing with.
Good point.
Sorry, you got anything to say on it?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I just don't, they're not, well, what Maya said is a very good point, but for me, I'm just not attracted. Like, I could find a white man attractive, but they're not attractive to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't look at them like, ooh, like, I like him. Like, oh, it's a cute white boy. Like, that's how I look at it. I don't know. They just don't. No.
I really
you look at white boys like, ooh.
Yeah, because I used to be in love with Justin Bieber. Like, okay, I had a phase, but I've never been in a predicament where I've either
real life.
They've never even pulled up on me. Like, I don't even know how that would. I don't know.
What college did you go to?
Syracuse.
Yeah, I went to college. There wasn't white niggas over there that pulled up on y'all?
No. No. Maybe like one on the basketball team.
I was gonna say that, like white boys that kind of, you know, act black, they could probably, you know,
on the sports teams, yeah, but then it's like, no, I don't want.
Like, you'd rather just go for the nigga on the basketball team than the white boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Figures. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Sorry, can you tell your wild story? Because I'm not trying to read a paragraph, bro. That's more I've read.
I saw this on the gram too. So a woman meets I'm gonna read it. Woman meets a guy off Tinder. She sleeps with the guy. He nuts on her face and she breaks out.
This.
Yeah, she breaks out with a rash. She goes and gets checked. The dermatologist says that the guy had parasites in his cum, and they could only come from two places: sleeping with animals or corpses. So she looks up the guy on Facebook, and he works in the morgue. That's wild.
So white guy?
Nah, it's a black guy. He worked in the morgue. So
this is
basically,
real?
This is real. So basically, this is why I don't do Tinder and shit like that. Because I'd be scared of horror stories like this. And this shit actually
period. The first day I meet you, like, what am I doing? Why are we doing this?
Niggas on Tinder to fuck up.
Yo, just imagine.
I don't got a Tinder, so I can't even relate. I don't know.
Yo, imagine if he nutted in her. It's over. That's crazy.
Oh my god, that's
wait.
And do I imagine fucking behind that nigga?
You know how I feel fucking behind niggas, man. That's nasty.
Yeah, that story was crazy. So I was just like, damn, this is why you just don't go raw on like.
Yo, when you wrote that paragraph, I was not expecting it to be like that, to be honest with you. Like, that's crazy.
I'm sick.
I never read it. Like,
that is out of fucking pocket.
You should be.
I'm gonna change topics because that was absolutely out of pocket. But shout out to Sarky for the story. Have you guys ever dealt with someone who chose their career over you? Or your lifestyles don't match up?
For sure, lifestyles.
And actually, let me give backstory to this. So I was talking to one of my good friends. I will not say his name because he hates when I say his name on this podcast. So listeners, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow.
Let's make some noises. And I can't even tell the story. Hopefully he don't fucking listen now. But he was saying how his last girlfriend was in the entertainment industry, and he's a 9-to-5 nigga. So he was like, I could never take her seriously because if it was Thursday night, she's trying to go, she's trying to go to One Oak. She's trying to go out to the club, have fun on a Thursday. He got work on Friday. But if it's Saturday, he's ready to do whatever. And she's, working a gig or she's traveling somewhere for work. How do y'all feel like when the lifestyles don't match? Or she just chose her career view, either or. I kind of made it 2-part.
I mean, I think lifestyles are important, though. I mean, whoever this mystery person is, man, I took it to a little bit of the extreme there. But no, I mean, it definitely has to match up. Who the mystery guy? But yeah, no, I feel like at least to the point of like there has to be enough understanding where like there's no big issue, right? Like if you're dealing with a chick in the nightlife, you have to have enough understanding. Like, A, you either have to go out with her every night, or B, you gotta trust her and know that she's out there with her friends getting drunk on a Wednesday and you home.
Life is a dog, bro. Why are you cuffing the piece that's a nightlife?
That's my question. Like, you should know that before you lock it down.
It don't even got to be a nightlife piece. Like even if you're dating an actress, like y'all timeline, y'all work timelines never align, bro. She could be in fucking London on fucking Tuesday. You're off. You know what I'm saying? Just the timeline, lifestyles don't match up.
So I have a question about that because I am an actress and I dated somebody who like they had their opinions on certain things, but it wasn't about that. Like it was more about how would y'all feel if you were dating an actress and she had a fucking scene or she had to make out with niggas all the time?
I already said I couldn't do that, but I guess I gotta understand that.
So I had a scene where I had to fake give somebody oral, and my ex was like, no, absolutely fucking not. I'm not dealing with this. I would no. So I had to tell them I can't do this.
Yeah, because
his
boys.
Actually, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
Yeah, you would. You would.
I wouldn't care. It's not like
if the nigga she was giving oral to seemed like a threat, you would.
Nah, but then again, though, if she's an actress,
every nigga's
like
a threat.
I should have known.
She could be at the gym. She could be at the grocery store.
Nah, but when she giving oral on camera better than she give you in real life, you kind of like, yo, what's up?
Not real. Like
it's not real.
Yeah.
Nah, niggas.
I gotta put up on.
Are these sex scenes real? Like,
how awkward are those scenes?
I've never done.
Yeah, actually, that's a better question, Kev. How like in that scene, acting it, how is it awkward?
I didn't do it, but I was told he was gonna be laying under the covers, and my body was gonna be underneath him, and that was gonna be,
Do they like tape it?
Oh, okay.
It's awkward.
What you mean?
So for me, no, they put awkward just being that close to his balls for real, like his dick for real.
What if his shit was booming too?
It for sure
that'd be crazy.
Were you told to like hold something underneath the sheets, like to make it look real or something, or?
I didn't do it, so I didn't even.
I think what happens in sex scenes, they put they give you like a cock stock and they tie it real tight on your shit, so you can't really get hard like that.
Cock stock, that's what they call it.
Yeah, it's called a cock stock. Yeah.
That sounds uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's mad uncomfortable. Apparently, that shit like hurts.
That sounds uncomfortable.
But you got to do that though, because other than that, niggas is gonna be hard, like really in the scene. That's weird.
That is very weird. Shout out to actresses and actors, but yeah, I don't know if I could do it if the lifestyles don't match up. Actually, I'm lying.
I feel like dating,
I don't like 9 to 5 girls for the most part. For the most part.
Wait, what?
Like
you got that's the easiest to date.
Yeah, there's more of them than anyone else. What's wrong with 9 to 5 girls?
I feel like dating the same girl, like a musician or someone on the road is hard, but like 9 to 5.
I feel like that's harder, but I feel like those ones be the ones that I feel like not even. I don't want to say 9 to 5, but mainly people who have entrepreneurial like mindsets, like we connect more because that's how I move. So it's like I always connect with those people.
Nah, that's unfair though, because there's a lot of 9 to 5 people that have an entrepreneurial mindset. They're trying to get out of that. So you can't just say.
I mean, I'm cool with that, but that's what I'm saying. Like life. Like I don't look at myself as a 9 to 5 nigga, but I'm a 9 to 5 nigga.
But you're 9 to 5 nigga. Yeah. All right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I have friends who are like they're ready to do the fucking 25 for the fucking 401k to cash out at 55. Like I'm not that nigga. I'm all in. Yeah. I'm all in. Like if I fail, I hope my kids can take care of me. That's a fact. Actually, since we're talking about
What's
that,
this contest shit you put on here?
oh yeah, I was gonna go to Jay Cutler, but
all right, let's go to that one.
Ron Artest just got married, and he hyphenated his last name to it's like Ford Artest. Would you guys ever do that? And ladies, would you ever tell a nigga to do that?
To the Meta World Peace Party.
His name is Meta Ford Artest. He already took the world peace off.
Did the wife hyphen too?
You said what?
Did she hyphen her last name also?
I'm not actually sure on that.
I'll check.
Yeah, can you check that, Marcus? Someone send me that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not hyphening my name. I'm sorry, you gotta take my government. Like, only way is if my wife was famous already. So she's known, like how Beyonce did, like Beyonce knows Carter or Kim Kardashian West, and I get that. You got a brand, but other than that, like, what are you doing? Take my name.
You don't have to take anyone's name, right? Isn't it just by tradition?
You technically don't, no.
No, you gotta let the world know, you know what I'm saying, that you're mine.
And you know, Kim K's actually Kardashian West. Like, she just hyphenates it for like social media. But like legally, she's West.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Kim West.
So she's just Kim West?
She took that. She said that in some interview, and she just keeps the Kardashian thing for like social media, but legally she's Kim West.
So Ye was like, we're not having that. Like, you take my whole name.
Why you just assume he said we ain't having that, and she wasn't like, this is what I want to do?
Okay, you're right. You're right.
She's right. I can't even argue that. She's right. Yeah. Would you guys ever do that though, ladies? Would you guys ever be like, you're taking my last name, or y'all don't care?
Tell nobody. Like, I'm definitely gonna take my man's name, but I might ask if we can hyphenate it. If he said no, like he really against it, then all right, that's my man. He don't want to do it. Like, well, fuck.
What if you were like the last one in your family or something like that with carrying the name? Like your dad had all girls, and you got to keep that legacy going.
That's dead me, actually.
Oh.
Actually, no, I got a cousin.
All right.
I don't care.
I'm gonna say sorry. I don't think women really care about that. I think it's more of a man thing.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So, John, would you take your lady's last name?
Honestly, I've never even really thought about it.
Exactly, because it's not an option.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to really take some time to really think about it. I know even if I do hyphenate it, mine has to be live, so I at least got to do that. But I don't know. I'm not so close-minded about it. But again, I've never even considered it. So I guess that's my answer.
Yeah. Since we're on this topic of marriage, can we talk about how Jay Cutler is not trying to pay anything for his wife? They're going through a divorce.
I saw that. He told her to get a job. He told his wife they're going through a breakup. He was like, get a job. Would you guys tell your wife to do that, or are you going to take care of her until the paperwork is done? Nah. I'm obviously on bad terms. Go get a job.
Nah, honestly,
I don't know why you take care of her.
But just by that reaction, it's clear who wanted to get the divorce and who didn't.
So I said that, and someone tweeted me and was like, "Nah, that it sounds like she's the one who asked for the divorce."
She did. Yeah, she wanted the divorce.
Oh.
That's why. That's why he's acting that way.
That's why he's tight.
If he want,
I get what you're saying.
You think he'll be so public? Like, you know what I'm saying? You think he'll just be out like, nah, fuck out of here? She definitely will want that noise a whole lot quieter. I mean, clearly she was done with it.
Actually, since we got ladies here, question: would you guys ever sign a prenup? We talked about this last week. You would?
Yeah, because I just feel like, I just feel like it's one of those things. Like, I'm not even planning to divorce you, so it does not matter. It doesn't matter if I leave with what I came with. It doesn't matter.
I agree. If I'm marrying you, I'm in love with you. I really feel like this is a forever thing. But
what if you helped him build what? Like, he's making a lot of money. You helped him build that, and then he's like,
my name should be on that already. It should already be.
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
In a way, yeah.
I'll get entitled to that when we divorce anyway.
That's interesting. Like, you guys are the first two women who have said, yeah, for sure. I've asked a couple, and they're like, there's no way.
Like, no, yeah.
There's like, there's like,
the first argument.
Well, Zara,
no way.
Zara, would you ask your man to sign a prenup since you're the actress?
Actually, would y'all date a nigga who makes less than y'all? That's a better question.
This nigga is crazy.
Let's get right to it.
Yeah.
I have, yeah, so I can't say no.
I mean, would you in the future?
It just matters, like money. I'm not gonna act like money just isn't an object at all, but it just matters like how much less. Like we talking like he depending.
Right.
At the start of this, y'all was talking all that love shit.
He wants to be a stay-at-home dad.
He wants to be a
Oh
stay.
wow, yo, both their faces went left. That's funny as.
Yeah, they were like, yo, we about to beam them. Like, they was like,
Like,
yeah,
honestly,
nah,
I don't know about
the dub.
Yeah,
It's a
it's
dub,
dub.
yeah.
So,
Sounds like a
you know
hard
the
no.
answer. Yeah, you know the answer. You don't gotta lie.
Idealistically, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no idealistically, but the heart wants what it wants.
Come on, sis. You gonna
That's
say
all
all
What does that mean?
And your heart.
Told my sister to not introduce me to no nigga who got no bread. Like, I don't care as long as he doesn't hit you and he doesn't have bread. Like, or that's it, right? As long as he doesn't hit you and he has bread, I'm cool with it. I'm fine with it. Like, y'all cool. I don't care what his race is, but just do not let him hit you and do not let him be broke, because I just can't have my future.
Somewhere I shouldn't be out here on my own trying to provide for me and you and our children.
And it's not hard to get money.
Man, period, at all.
Period, Pooh. That's on period. We're at an hour mark. I just want to ask you guys this before we get into Kev's questions and other whatever else we got. This little TJ nigga, I'm so disappointed.
Corny.
I don't know who. I don't know.
Are you disappointed?
Wait, what happened?
Let me like, I know John's saying this because I've been like, so I cheer for all niggas from New York. Like, if you're from New York, New Jersey, and you're in hip hop, I'm a fan. Especially if you that's up. Let me tell you, John. Can I continue? Please. I'm very disappointed because he took that lane. Like, I feel like he tried to hit the 6ix9ine lane, but he didn't do it right. So he tried to do this thing where he started trolling with the women thing, and now he's apologizing to A Boogie because he said he tried to get at his girl, and it's just like, now it looks corny. Now you look like some nigga who's never talked to a woman in your life.
And this is why I disagree with you. I don't think he was trying to be 6ix9ine. I think he was a normal 21-year-old Brooklyn nigga.
He's 19. He's 19.
Oh, excuse me. He's a normal 19-year-old Brooklyn nigga with bread. Tell me, where's the surprise? Where's the surprise?
He didn't flip it right.
On IG, talking.
Bro.
6ix9ine ain't flipping right neither.
19-year-old niggas, listen, 19-year-old Brooklyn niggas are not apologizing to Don Q and A Boogie's other men, so I didn't know his name.
You know his label made him do it. You know, that little nigga out here doing whatever he want to do. He's 19 with bread.
Mind you, actually, I have a question. Ladies, if you were 25 years old, you guys aren't 25, are y'all having sex with a 19-year-old nigga? Because this Chinese kitty lady is 25, and she was having sex with little TJ in the room with her kid, and I was confused.
She's also corny too, only because of the fact that she's gonna sit. Like, I'm not saying that she's wrong. Like, I definitely believe her in the situation. I think he's dead capping. Like, I don't think she was having sex with him in the same room as her child, because nobody who does
John
that.
has a story like that.
I would say that she's posting a screenshot of the fact that she was curving him, talking about, oh, I'm glad I dodged that after the whole Ruby Rose thing. That's corny.
Yeah, like why are y'all?
Record, I believe him 100%. I believe him 100% for the record. 1,000%.
I feel old with some shit right now.
All right. Actually, let me inform the listeners. Let's inform the listeners and Sarky. So I'm just scrolling down my timeline, and I didn't know who Ruby Rose was, but she's some 22-year-old girl who goes to Georgia State University. She raps. I don't know.
Goes there?
Anything else? Yeah, she tweeted how she's getting her degree, and niggas should stop calling her a broke boy. But little TJ had her at the crib. He flew her out and wouldn't fly her back to wherever she came from. Mind you, you should not be flying out to no niggas during coronavirus. Be safe.
Right.
And second off, niggas, if you're gonna fly a woman out, please, it's etiquette. It's proper etiquette. Fly her back. I don't understand why niggas is doing this.
Oh wait, he didn't fly.
Wait, but hold on. But no, he did. That's also cap too. He did fly.
Oh, he did.
He even
I
said
thought he didn't.
No, she was tweeting something about it. He was like, "But you're not gonna tell everybody I flew you back out." And she's like, "Yeah." She said something like, "Yeah, you better," something like that. Be nice, go home. That's why again, he's a 19-year-old Brooklyn nigga with money, a whole bunch of cap, and a whole bunch of wild shit. Where's it like? Are you surprised?
Okay, I didn't know he flew her back. So okay. I'm following DJ Academic. That's my news. Okay.
Like what? He's just a nice little nigga that talks shit. Like I listen.
Yeah, I'm with John on this. This just sounds like some young nigga shit.
Just some
So
young
if you're
rich nigga
19,
shit.
I don't know. I just can't. It just doesn't sit right with my spirit.
This nigga.
Yo, actually, before we get in, just staying on New York. Before we get into Kev's questions and whatever else we got left, do you guys think this is a question for you guys? Please don't think this is a wild question, but do you guys think this 5-year foreign dude and I don't know his name is so yeah, he's flexing and Weehawking weird and Sosa whatever, do you think they're benefiting off Pop Smoke dying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, that's what happens.
Because that's all I was thinking about when they got the Drake feature.
Well,
I know the feature was there before Pop Smoke passed.
Okay. Because I was
because I know his publicist. That's my friend.
Oh, you got inside information.
We got insider.
Because the only reason I asked that is because, you know, when you hear artists, I went on this Sosa niggas page, and John has more streams than him, and I was like, John might as well be on the Drake feature. Like that's all I could think of. The nigga had 20,000 monthly listeners. John has 32,000.
The thing is, right, with those situations, yeah, small flex. But in those situations, it's like, you know, especially when someone like Pop made that New York drill, even though it's UK drill, but whatever. He made that New York drill sound popular, right? Favi was the nigga right after him. Like, it was popping, and Favi's right there. So it's you know, just like when Biggie died, Jay was he was just the next one. Yeah, he just like, you know what I'm saying? Because especially like that movement is so new and it's like still really, really bubbling. And I even said when I heard the project, I told the guys in the chat, like, that's gonna be the record of the summer. Like, that 5 Drake record was stupid because that drill shit is hard. So it's just because honestly, who I thought was gonna have an issue, and I guarantee you I didn't even know he got the project. Smooth L was another Brooklyn artist who was on that same lane, but he came kind of even later, and he just dropped the project, and nobody even said nothing about it. So I think it's just more just like whoever's on that totem pole for that certain sound that's new, especially when somebody passes like that, RP Pop. But yeah, it's just natural that 5 would be the next one to kind of hold that whole wave.
Copy.
Give you that.
Lengthy explanation.
Let's get into these news.
That's my music, nigga. With the news.
With the news?
Marcus with the news.
Somebody wrote news, or is Kev saying the news?
I don't know who does news anymore, so.
I can do the news.
Y'all got like 7 bullet points.
All right. Texas Park Ranger was pushed into the lake for warning a crowd about social distancing.
Yeah. That's funny.
What happened?
So this Texas Park Ranger, she was telling these she was white. She was telling these white people.
It was a man.
She was a woman. To disperse for social distancing, and the white guy, got angry and pushed her into the lake. So.
Wait, punch her in the face?
No, he pushed her.
Pushed her into a lake.
Pushed her into the lake.
Oh, he mushed her into a lake?
Wait, is this a black woman or a white woman?
Everyone in the party was white, including the police officer.
Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yo,
Not that
I'll
it
send you
not
guys
that it
the
makes
link
it less
afterwards.
bad. I just want to know.
I saw that video and it was just really on some ignorant, like, ah ha ha ha, look at this. Like,
Oh, that's bad. That's childish.
nah, people really losing their mind over this quarantine shit. But go ahead, kid.
Mitt Romney sided with Democrats on pushing a $12 hourly wage increase for essential workers.
It should be 20.
Yeah, it should be. Canada bans assault-style weapons after the Nova Scotia mass shooting.
That's the Canada.
Yeah, no, good for them. San Francisco police chief bans the thin blue line mask for police chiefs. And
What is that?
Yeah, what is that? Is that the regular shit that doctors are wearing, the surgical mask?
yeah, so you know how like everyone has to like wear like a mask now out in public. The police department, the police officers, they got to wear like a mask too. So the police union gave them a mask, but it had like the thin blue line on it for like, you know, Blue Lives Matter. So the police chief banned those face masks for those police officers.
Fucking idiots.
Okay.
I guess that was really needed.
That's good.
But whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why that's so necessary. All right.
I don't know. They love the blue line. 54% of Americans want to work remotely after the coronavirus pandemic ends. And this just happened. Did anyone catch?
I knew that was gonna happen.
Niggas ain't trying to go to work.
Everyone know what
All right, this is the last one. Elon Musk welcomed his son, but what is the kid's name?
Oh yeah, it's not like Axel.
Did we not get a name?
It's literally coordinates on the map.
It has a name. I don't know what it is.
Some weird shit, bro.
Really
And how
weird
do you
shit.
pronounce it?
I don't know. It's not even like written in English.
That nigga named him a computer program. That nigga made.
Elon Musk is a different nigga, but he's rich, so he knows more.
He's different.
Yo, Kev, not Kev. Oh, actually, class for Kev. Shout out to Kev for the funny news. Yo, John, can you talk to Kev, please?
Hey, Kev, bro, fuck you want?
All right. So Barack Obama said that people will be willing to accept an Obama, a Jordan, and Oprah as they don't become too controversial in social issues. Was he right or wrong with this assessment?
Wait,
repeat one more time.
I think it said a lot of smart shit.
All right.
Barack
Obama said that people would accept an Obama, an Oprah, or Michael Jordan if they're not too involved in social issues. Was he right or wrong with this assessment?
Of course.
Oh, wait. So is he saying?
No, he means like corporate America, like the America at large.
Oh,
larger culture.
People.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
People, like what?
Yeah.
Oh, so white people.
Yeah, that's been proven true. Yeah, he's right.
Yeah,
actually, I don't even know. Wait, tell me out.
White people love Oprah.
Yeah.
I feel
non-controversial niggas.
I feel like all these three people are people that white people love.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they're not controversial. They don't ruffle feathers. They don't
Did
say
you ask that question? Did you ask that question because did you ask that question because Jordan was what he say something about whatever the North Carolina thing? If she didn't, Zara didn't watch the Last Dance, but he wouldn't basically support one of the Black North Carolina leaders. Is that why you touched on the Jordan part?
Yeah, no,
that's what Barack Obama said in the documentary.
Yeah, that's what he said in the documentary.
That's a direct quote.
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, people love like Charles Barkley, and he's pretty controversial, I guess.
Nah, but
people love Charles Barkley.
He kind of flouts the whole PC culture. Though. He's kind of like because he kind of flies in the face of it. People kind of like that he kind of disobeys the rules. He's kind of a rebel. So people are like, yeah, he's one of us.
But he don't even take anything crazy, like anything really.
He's a clown too.
But not even that. Charles Barkley isn't in like mainstream America all day every day.
And Charles Barkley is a clown.
He kind of is though. He's on TV
he's on TV twice a week at least.
But he's a clown.
Yeah, but like
and he's super Republican.
He's on fucking ABC
and he's super Republican. Let's stop talking about Charles Barkley. Like he's not Colin Kaepernick. But next question, Kev.
Go
Good question, Kev.
All right. This one is from Insecure. Have you ever placed a relationship ahead of your friendships?
No.
You're whack.
I have before.
Have you ever put your friendships ahead of your relationships?
No.
I did it in my younger
When I was younger. When I was younger, for sure.
Yeah. When I was a kid.
I feel like in certain aspects I have, but not like overall a whole entire relationship I have. But.
Nah, I definitely don't know.
People really doing that. You definitely got to have a balance, bro. You can't just get rid of friends for a relationship or keep a relationship. Like, you know, I mean, you can't.
I think
You
girls
gotta
do
balance.
it a lot.
Girls definitely do it a lot.
Younger me was a simp, so I definitely did it. Younger me was a sad child. So nah,
Yo,
definitely.
speaking of Insecure, this is just a question off topic, but did you guys see that Molly tweeted something about if you have to ask a friend for a favor, you should, ask how their day was, or, be fake before asking the question.
Nah, if you're friends, you ain't gotta do that.
Yeah,
that's the whole point of the friendship. You kind of get past that
It
bullshit.
depends on the person. I feel like you should know your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really more depends on the friend.
Because
I
just want to
put doing that, basically. Are you and Zara doing that? Like, are you gonna fake an intro
No.
before you
I'll
ask?
be like, yo, can you do this for me? Because that's my
Exactly. That's my point.
No.
Man,
when
like,
she
I
say,
feel like
I love you.
Thank you.
I feel like at this stage of my life, like none of my friends should hit me with that. Like, yo, do I need this copy? And I would do the same thing. Like, I'm not doing no intro. Like, how's your mom doing?
Yeah, that seems more sus for some reason.
Fake.
Yeah, I don't like. Yeah.
But I also feel like, even though this isn't Molly and Issa's situation, like if you haven't talked to this person in a minute, that's just rude. Like, hey, can you do this for me? Good talking, bye. Like,
it depends on the friendship, though.
You gotta fill out this. You gotta fill out the situation a little bit.
Yeah, but guys are weird like that. Where like you could not.
Because I don't be talking to my niggas at all, other than group chats.
They hit you. They're like on some like, yo, bro, I can yada yada yada.
Not if you're asking a nigga for money, no.
Well, certain things. So yeah, asking for certain. No, you shouldn't really ask.
They just come out of nowhere for bread. Like, niggas ain't letting that happen.
People can tell that you're being fake too, though. Like somebody hits me up I haven't talked to in a long time.
It's
and
like, what do you want?
God, make small talk just to ask me for something. I'm gonna look at you like, ew. Like I'm
judging. I'm a dead to say. Yeah, I'm a dead to say what? Like, all right, bro, what? Like you yapping? Like what you want, yo?
Kevin, you got another question? You got to give us a juicy one.
Sure. This is going to be like a tough one, though. All right. So this is also based off of Jordan. So if social media existed back in like the 80s or 90s, Michael Jordan probably would have gotten canceled by now.
Big fact.
Big time.
Canceled?
Yeah, he would have been canceled.
Absolutely.
So like what celebrities kind of benefited from that era that you know they would have gotten canceled if social media existed back then?
Every single one of them.
So many.
The better question would have been like, what celebrity right now do you think would want to live in that kind of era?
Yeah. If y'all wasn't on Twitter today, Tyra got canceled today. There was like some old Tyra Banks.
Oh, Tyra Banks got canceled. I saw that.
Why did Tyra Banks get canceled?
That's not what
They tried to cancel her.
Twitter told me she's done. Twitter told me she's colorist and she's a bad person. That's what Twitter told me today.
Can't be a cover girl with a gap like this.
Yeah, you saw
it. But the girl won though. The girl won that season.
That girl?
That's not what Twitter told me.
Danielle won that season. Let's put that out there. She gave it a tough. But the thing is, like, honestly, just off some corporate America shit, whenever I see black people in corporate America, I always give them tougher advice than I'll give, a white person. Because I'm like, yo, you got to act a certain type of way. She did that on national television, so it was wild.
Again, Dwa, you talk about nuanced answers. Ain't nobody talking about none of that. Twitter told me she's canceled because she's colorist and yelled at the girl for having a gap.
I just think it's stupid because all these British models got big ass gaps in their teeth. So like, why did she even say that? Because there are hella top models with big ass gaps in their teeth.
True.
I mean, again, ultimately, so Kev, to go back to your question, every single one of the motherfuckers that was a celebrity in the early days without social media benefited big time. Because a lot of motherfuckers have been saying and have said some wild shit that, hey, I remember when American Top Model was, I don't remember when the episode came out. I'm sure it was a long time ago. And today, randomly on May, whatever today's date is, was the day that Tyra got caught up. So, yeah, every single one of them. Yeah.
No, I mean, that's a good point. I didn't even think about it that way.
So Tupac.
Who knows? Who knows?
That's been crazy.
No, but I'm happy you brought it up. Let's not forget, Tupac had a rape trial. Who knows how social media would have ripped Pac apart? Yeah, especially during this time. People were the whole.
It's social media though, plus like the Me Too movement and everything as well. Like there's a whole cultural shift that would have to take place.
Like Elvis Presley probably gonna cancel it.
A lot of people will be canceled. Who?
Yeah, if it happened today, yeah. I don't think back then the culture wouldn't have cared as much though.
I have a question.
Chris Brown would have been more canceled than he.
You think R. Kelly would have been?
No, Chris Brown. No. Chris Brown has been canceled enough.
No, he wasn't, clearly.
Exactly. R. Kelly wasn't.
Chris Brown. No. I'm standing on that. Chris Brown is the most talented. Chris Brown is the most talented nigga in the industry.
He's very talented.
Nobody respect that nigga. Sarky let a Chris Brown Sarky let a Chris Brown album drop today, even though it was on SoundCloud. He let it drop today. He ain't click it. We all click the Drake shit.
I respect Chris Brown though.
You respect it, but you ain't click it though. If Michael Jackson dropped a mixtape in 1980, you clicking that shit.
You can't compare the two. It's just not the same.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
No. That's my point. No, that's my point. Like we always we put certain people in the 80s and 90s and we hold them to this level. Where it's like, yo, we're. Oh wait, you got a question?
No. So to follow up on what you're saying, are we doing that right now with Jordan?
Yes. That nigga, yo. So I went on this big ass. Listen, I went on this big ass. I went on this big ass conspiracy search of Michael Jordan. That nigga is crazy. The fact that the NBA knew this nigga was in a 1.2 M debt gambling. I'm a gambler, bro.
But so what? But
Listen, John.
No.
Listen.
But you of all people should know a $1.2 million debt for Jordan isn't a big deal.
John, but that's the point. John, that's the point. The fact that the NBA and the media knew that nigga was in 1.2 M's of debt, you already know. Like, that nigga was down 20 M's. He was down some crazy shit. If the media knew that shit when they was Baby and Michael Jordan, there's no way. That nigga was in some shit. And there's a reason, and I don't want to say this. Listen, I don't want to say this, and I'm saying this very lightly, but his pops, when they found his pops had his 2 championship ring and $1 million cash.
Yeah, what? I don't like this. We going to back
it's going deep now. But
I don't want to say that this happened, but Michael Jordan's dad, when he was murdered, was found with his 2 championship rings and $1 million cash. Yeah. The conspiracy is that he was going to go pay one of Jordan's debts. And if you do the math on that, we talking about over 5 M's.
Yeah, that's a lot of M's.
You know what I'm saying? That nigga was in some shit. So another conspiracy is that he retired for that year because the league found out he was
that. Yeah.
So
that's true. That's not conspiracy. It's really facts though. Wait, but Zara said, would we cancel R. Kelly?
Absolutely.
No, I'm saying social media. Everybody knew about him dating Aaliyah. Everybody knew about him being in Shorty's mouth. And
you know what it is? They didn't have proof. Like, social media gives
They had proof.
No, but I don't have social media back in the day, and all I'm hearing is about this from my shorty Sally.
No, Aaliyah was the proof.
Aaliyah, they had a marriage license. Shorty was 15.
They were 15. She was 15.
Yeah,
15. You don't have that. They didn't have internet. You got that.
No,
they had the new.
No, they knew. They knew.
No, they knew.
They knew about R. Kelly. They knew about R. Kelly.
I'm gonna tell you from an older nigga. The video was there.
John, you're not old.
I did see some video though.
All I'm telling you,
I remember the video too.
They had proof.
They had proof.
We all knew.
His court was on TV. And the freaking he was saying, that's my niece that I introduced him to.
Yo, how did he get away with this?
I feel like social media now, like,
I see what thinking.
and Facebook has given everyone a platform to have a collective conscience to lead the way of what's right and what's wrong. Like, literally.
I agree, but I feel like everybody knew that R. Kelly was wrong, and they didn't.
Yeah, people knew he was wrong.
Now, if anyone says that they still fuck with R. Kelly publicly on Twitter,
yeah, it's bad.
I got a question. I got a question on that.
Back then, you didn't have to say anything about it. You didn't have to speak on it. You're just like, damn, that's crazy. And then listen to his music in private.
Kev, you had a question.
Can't you separate like the music from the artist though?
You can, but it's just like everybody, just like you said, everybody on social media is gonna blast you. Like, damn, like I like his fucking music, but damn, I can't like his fucking music because he did some crazy ass shit.
It's
like
R. Kelly, he did.
People are like ill, like he's sick, sick, so he shouldn't like.
But Mike was molesting kids, Michael Jackson. So
exactly. But then there's a bunch of people that are gonna come at you crazy on the internet.
What am I listening to?
Michael Jackson.
I know.
No, this is a conspiracy theory.
What?
No, quick question.
Yo, Maya in Marcus's face when they heard that intro to that record.
Good question. So if you knew none of the proceeds or anything like that were going to go to R. Kelly or his camp or anything like that, if you knew all the proceeds were either going to go to a foundation or like his survivors, would you play R. Kelly?
No.
Step in it. Shit.
I would.
I might be stepping. I ain't gonna lie. I might be stepping.
That's in the name of love, bro.
Yeah.
That's the remix.
I might be fucking it up. No bullshit. If I knew he wasn't getting no paper, I might be blasting. I believe I can fly again. No cap.
Yo, if you listen to Chris Brown, you should be able to listen to R. Kelly.
Girl.
No.
He's not listening. No,
that's a little too far. That's a little too far.
They're not on the same level. No. Too far.
One's to jail. No.
One's beating up women. The other
he served his time.
Chris did serve time.
Yeah, he did. He did his community service. He was picking up trash on the highway and shit.
He was in jail. Like he served his time.
Wait, was he in jail? I thought he was just picking up trash.
He went to jail.
What are you talking about for beating Rihanna?
Yeah.
Did he?
No.
He didn't go to jail. He was picking up trash and shit.
No.
Why was he in jail?
He went to
jail for
at a morning show.
No, he was still on probation.
When he broke the mirrors.
If he was on probation and he went to jail for it. And that's I know that sounds crazy.
He was on probation, but he started while on probation. I think he had like a 10-year probation from the Rihanna shit.
Just like every black man has 10 years on probation. It's crazy.
Yeah, so when you start doing like that 2 years thing where Chris Brown was wilding every 2 seconds, that's what got him locked up.
Yo, class for this comment. Kev, you got another question? Or are we done?
No, that was it. We can move on to Factor Cap though.
Hold on. Put my shit up.
Let's see.
We actually got Factor Caps this week. We haven't done it in weeks. Factor Cap, you take Jay-Z's Proteges catalog over Lil Wayne's.
Maya, we spoke about this.
Yes, and I have a new point to the opinion because I saw a tweet about it, and I remember this.
He did.
Time out, guys. We got into it. Way too quick. The two proteges are Kanye and Rihanna for Jay-Z, and Drake and Nicki Minaj
for Lil Wayne.
Wayne got it
for Lil Wayne. Yes.
Lil Wayne.
What?
Lil Wayne.
Jay-Z did not sign Kanye West. Lil Wayne.
Dame Dash signed Kanye West.
It doesn't matter though. It's still Rockefeller.
Kanye's not Jay-Z's protege. Just like y'all told me. Just like y'all told me The Weeknd wasn't Drake's protege. Kanye's not Jay-Z's protege.
Who might even frame the question that way then?
The Weeknd's not Drake's protege.
That's what they
told me last week.
They were saying that. It don't make no sense at all. That's what we said.
That's what I said. Niggas told me last week that The Weeknd is not Drake's protege.
Which is crazy.
And John's standing on it. I was confused.
I'm on the
I wouldn't know The Weeknd without Drake. The Weeknd is Drake's protege.
Just because you know a nigga because the other nigga doesn't mean that's his protege.
He introduced you doesn't mean
All right.
protege.
Just because you broke an artist doesn't mean that's a protege.
I understand.
Okay.
So Young Thug is Birdman's protege? No.
Yes.
Yes.
Young Thug is Birdman's protege?
Birdman has Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan on one album, and that's the best, one of the top 10 mixtapes I've ever heard. By the way,
Damn.
that's a fact.
So y'all feel like if an artist if someone discovers the artist, then that person's their protege automatically.
Yes, Future is Rocco's protege. It's a fact.
So fucking silly. All right, good.
I'm going with Jay-Z. I'm going with Jay-Z, Rihanna and Ye. Business moves, great music. It's just beyond just one lane.
Nicki Minaj is the best women rapper of all time. You see what women are doing in hip hop right now. You see Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion, class for Megan Thee Stallion. She's number 4 right now on the charts. Megan Thee Stallion, she's number 4 right now with Beyonce.
Okay. I thought you meant out of female rappers.
Oh
No. Number 3 number 3 or 4 on the charts right now. Billboard Top 100. That's her first Billboard top 5. Nicki Minaj paved the way. I know we're gonna mention a bunch of people. We can mention MC Lyte. We can't mention Lil' Kim. Nicki Minaj did it.
Drake did it. So period. Wayne wins. That's it.
Damn, y'all are really tripping.
And then Drake made us listen to fucking. Drake made us listen to London music. I don't want to hear them London music.
There's no Drake without Ye.
No, there's no Drake without Wayne. That's a fact. I don't understand why you're getting those two.
Nah.
And I'm tired.
It came from Ye. 40 and Drake.
No, Drake's sound came from Drake, nigga. He created a whole city of music. I'm tired of niggas. If you're gonna say anyone, and if you're gonna say anyone, you're gonna say LL Cool J. You're not gonna say Kanye West.
I'm gonna say Kanye. He took his whole sound from 808.
Yeah, no, he didn't. That's not.
He did.
Kanye wasn't seen like that.
He said it.
And I had that album on my wall. You can see it right there.
You could need to go back and listen to it.
Yo, Kanye West is my second favorite artist of all time.
Kanye West is probably my favorite.
He's top 5.
He's all right.
Yo, my Mount Rushmore, I say it all the time.
He has more classic albums than Drake.
Future. You're crazy, but
that's not the convo though.
It's true. It's true.
No, it is true. It is true.
Mixtape Drake's better than album Drake. So.
And shout out to John for saying that Chris Brown album is a classic because it is a classic.
It is a classic.
Which one?
Chris Brown album.
Oh,
that's it.
The first one, yeah.
Self-entitled. That nigga put Yo on it. Your man named Steve as well.
Poppin' got it.
Poppin'?
Yeah.
I'll play it, but we don't get too nice.
I haven't Chris Brown since the Fame album, though. For real. I kind of gave
Fame
up.
album too. Fame's a great album.
Fame was a great album.
His last album was tough. Not the Indigo shit. I did not like Indigo.
You didn't like Indigo?
Wait,
it was not that.
Indigo
was on there, right?
And the one
Indigo is his worst album.
Indigo is not his worst album.
What's
his worst album? It's either that or the song with Cassie in the video. The second album what's the album called?
Cassie.
Cassie was in the video.
The one with wall to walls on it.
Wall to wall was on the album.
Cassie.
Cassie. I it was called.
Cassie was in the single though. Oh my god.
We saw Cassie on. Nah.
Hold on. I know everything about Chris Brown. Chris Brown is one of my favorite artists.
Fuck out of here.
Not exclusive. Graffiti. Graffiti is his worst album. Sorry. Then Indigo.
What's on that?
And mind you, Graffiti is a hit. I'm just saying for Chris Brown. I also think Chris Brown, if he didn't hit Rihanna, would be the greatest artist of all time. But that's not the conversation.
But he would definitely be big. He would be big.
It was Crawl with Cassie.
Yes, Crawl. Thank you. I could. You see, if you were a Chris Brown fan, you should have said that off rip.
I forgot. The video, come on. He has so
much. Because nigga ain't been relevant for a while. You see, she forgot.
She's irrelevant? You're stupid as hell. We're gonna pull up the Sarky crib.
This is a Chris Brown pod right now.
Yeah, I heard too much.
This is Sarky's tripping. We got any more factor caps? Oh yeah, actually I gotta say this. We kind of touched on this earlier, but factor cap Lori Harvey's the baddest in the game.
You said on the planet.
Planet.
In the game,
whatever.
in the game, yes. On the gram, no.
On the gram?
In the
The
game,
game
I'm
is the
looking at
gram.
the industry.
Yeah,
Nah,
I thought they were the same.
there's industry, and then there's the
Give me a
gram.
name tougher than Lori, because Lori got the hips and the butt now and the titties. I don't know who paid for it, but she got it.
Every other girl I see on the gram most of the time looks better.
She
I
paid
go on my
for it.
Discover, I can find the girl right now.
Discover it, please. Find
Let me
it.
go to
Find it
Discover
for me.
right now. Let me see.
You got 30 seconds.
I bet you go to Discover. I'll find it.
I mean, Lori
You're not
Harvey's
finding
one of
something tougher
those
than
girls
Lori.
because she's more popping, I guess, on
Harvey-
Instagram. Like she has more of a following than a lot of these girls. But she's very beautiful.
Ari was on Instagram that Lori is.
Who?
You said what?
Ari.
Ari's what?
Ari is not
Ari.
comparable.
She's not even in the world.
No. I said
You're ghetto as fuck.
I said her Instagram is
So
more lit. I said her Instagram is lit. I said her Instagram is more lit. That's what I said. I said her
More lit
Instagram
than
is more
Lori
lit.
We're not talking about Instagram. We
Yeah,
never
look at that,
seen
right
Lori
now.
Harvey even
No,
speak.
No, but we're talking about people that you can
That's what Sarkis said.
compare face
No,
wise.
Sarkis said Instagram. No, Sarkis said Instagram.
No,
is more
he
lit.
said he can find a girl tougher than Lori Harvey on Instagram. I don't know if that's a fact.
I see a bunch all the time, John. I see a
You can
bunch
find a
all
lot
the
of
time.
dupes. There are a lot of dupes.
Give me
on
one.
Instagram, for sure.
I don't
You
know
said
their names. Do I just like regular normal?
There's nothing
Who's
tougher than
finding
Lori
names?
Harvey on IG
Nothing
right now.
like women
All
are
right.
addicts or something.
Well, wait, woman. Who's like the nigga on the gram that y'all go crazy over?
Yeah, who
Other
is
than,
it?
like,
Is it
Other than,
Yaya?
like,
Is
Idris
it
Elba, like a young? Yeah, is it Yaya? Like
Idris?
a young nigga Meek Mill?
Who is it?
Oh,
Meek Mill?
God.
I had to throw Meek in there.
Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, that makes sense. All right.
He's the standard.
That's Jersey. He's from Jersey too. Shout out to Jersey.
Newark and
Honestly, Quincy
That's high school.
Brown he can get whatever he wants.
Who's Quincy Brown?
Diddy's son?
Diddy's son.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'll be
Y'all
sure.
got the same hairstyle right now.
Yeah. Perfect. You see?
Quincy Brown is Albie Al's son. Let's not talk about that's not Diddy's son. That's Albie Al. Oh no, I said Albie Al.
Keith Powers.
I know who you're talking about.
He looked like a little
I'll be
boy
sure.
though.
He do.
Who, Keith Powers?
He looked good, but like a little like if I was a teenager, oh my God.
I saw Keith Powers in person by my job, and I was surprised that it was Keith Powers. Like he was like a very like he looks like he's 120. He's like a little kid. Yeah, he's like a little kid. Like he's literally like a little person. Like I was stunned because he was with him and the nigga who's always in the Old Spice commercials with. And I saw them.
Can I ask men a question?
Yeah.
Oh, access.
Since you guys brought up Lori Harvey as like top girl on Instagram or whatever,
I don't agree.
what dark skinned woman is y'all's favorite?
Shorty from London. What's her
Brian,
name?
Oh, man.
I like Brian Destiny.
I knew somebody was gonna say that.
I like Eva Apio. That's who do I talk about?
Is that yo? She's
bad.
She's flames.
Like her, I like Gabby, but she's
Justine
older. I'm
Skye.
trying to think of younger.
Justine Skye is
Skye's
flames. But Justin, there's something about Justine Skye though.
What do you
No, she
mean?
did. No, she's the one. She's the one.
I don't know what it is. Like she should someone tough, not tough, but someone famous should have been cuffed because she's very tough. I don't know what it is.
She might be annoying as hell though. Her personality.
She was with Travis Scott.
And then Sheck Webb.
And then Sheck Webb. Who's this woman?
Goldlink too.
And Goldlink.
Oh yeah, and Goldlink.
Oh
yeah.
I think they're still together. No, they broke up.
I think.
It might be. I forgot that she was because they did a song together.
Hold on, wasn't Justine Skye and Kylie like really good friends?
Yup.
Yeah.
Isn't this weird?
Kylie cut all her black friends off. She got a white friend now.
This is weird. They're like dating the same people. This is weird.
I mean, that's what we did. We did in college and high school though. So
yeah.
I didn't do that. Oh.
I guess
definitely did.
Niggas did do that.
Niggas definitely did that. No way, y'all niggas who went to college could say y'all didn't do that. The tough pieces was always with at least other people at that in their circle.
Yeah, but I can't. There's a lot of dark skinned women on the gram and stuff are famous, but I don't be knowing a lot of their names either. Honestly,
you keep bringing up the gram. We need to
ones.
see what the gram is looking like because I don't know. Starkey mentioned the gram twice. please send me
That's where I see all these women on the gram.
Well, wait, what's the girl who you said from London?
Eva, EVA, and then Apio, APIO, I think. She's like Eastern African.
I'm about to follow her.
I'm about to look her up.
Yeah, she's a model out there.
It's EVSS official.
Oh, she dated the little nigga from Power.
Who?
The little nigga that killed.
Rotimi?
Huh?
Rotimi?
No. Tariq.
I was gonna say
You think Tariq?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
That's her starter nigga. That's her starter nigga. Women always have a starter nigga. But yo, we're at an hour 40.
We're up there for real.
He got
an hour 40.
Crazy. I thought he was a dub.
You always need a starter nigga. You always need a starter nigga to get you into the party, and then you get into the circle. But this is episode 62 of the What You Expect podcast. Who did that? Lori did do that.
You gonna date the father?
The what?
No, but she had Justin, but Justin's a sniper though. Shouts to Justin. Yeah, this is episode 62 of the What You Expect podcast. My laptop's about to die. Shouts to everyone for pulling up this week. Shouts to John for coming on time. Shouts to Maya and Zara, class for them. Make sure you subscribe on YouTube. We're on YouTube now. I know a lot of you guys do not know that. So follow us, and we're out of here.
Oh.
After this, the price definitely got to go up.
Are you finished?